Thanks for the work here. Thanks, Mauna, for everything. Cherry. Sa kitchen down there na.
For coming today. You know, this is a really special day for me personally and for our family and for the County of Hawaii because, you know, it's a great example of collaboration and partnership between the County of Hawaii and the State of Hawaii. But to bring a day like this to fruition takes leadership, takes vision, takes teamwork and grit, perseverance. And when I think about today, I think about several different individuals. The first I think about is our Honorable Mayor Billy Kinoi. I think about Clayton Hanma, James Komata, Parks and Recreation. I also think about Senator Malama Solomon, Governor Neil Abercrombie, and of course my dad, the late Senator Gil Kahele. Quick story, in 1978 my dad and our family moved from Honolulu back to Hilo. And that was because my dad got a position as the supervisor for the Public Works Department at Pohakuloa. So for 28 years, my dad worked at Pohakuloa, and he drove every day, sometimes 7 days a week if they had emergencies on the base, from Hilo to Pohakuloa. Every day he drove that road. And that was the old saddle road that most of us are aware of. And often he would pass Mauna Kea State Park. And over the years, you know, a lot of us remember it as kids. Niemer was telling me earlier that he used to come up here and camp and stay in the cabins. But over the years, you know, there was neglect. The park got run down. Bathrooms, you know, became really unusable. And it was always it was heavy on my dad's heart. Every time he would drive by, he would stop to use the bathroom. Before you know it, there were no doors on the bathrooms. You couldn't use the bathroom. You couldn't stay in the cabins. He would take pictures of them and come down and show me. And so what probably broke the camel's back for my dad was when the flag stopped flying here at Mauna Kea Park. That was a big deal for him. My dad was in the Marines, and he was always very proud of our American flag and our Hawaiian flag that one day stopped flying. Well, when my dad, the perfect storm happened, and my dad became a state senator, and one of the first things he wanted to do was look at the possibility of, you know, making a partnership with the County of Hawaii and seeing if the county was willing to take over the management and the care and the malama of Mauna Kea State Park. And so with Senator Solomon and my dad and Mayor Billy Kinoi and of course Governor Neil Abercrombie at the time, they were able to come to an agreement of the transfer of Mauna Kea State Park to the County of Hawaii. And you know, this has become a beautiful place today. And if there was anything my dad, we've talked about it earlier, was the most proud of, was when this park opened up and he drove by and he saw that American flag flying again in that wind, as proud as can be. That was one of the most proudest moments for my dad in the many different things that he was able to do for our island. It was the little things like that that meant a lot for him, coming from that generation that never had much and had served our country honorably. For me as a dad, I have a little keiki now, and you know, we drive to Kona often, and we stop here now at the park, and my kids get to play on this beautiful playground that tens of thousands of other keiki get to play here and use clean bathrooms and stop for a rest break and look around and enjoy this beautiful aina and this beautiful spot in the pico of our island. And for me personally as a dad, having lost my dad 9 months ago, I sit down on the park bench and I watch my daughters run around and play. And I can't help but think of my dad with them running around and enjoying this beautiful place that we all call our home. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mayor Kinoi, Clayton, Parks and Recreation, and of course the state of Hawaii. You know, we have hard workers here in the Department of Land and Natural Resources, Forestry. It's a culmination of everyone's hard work, engineering partners. Thank you guys all so much for doing this for our island, for my family, and for my dad. Mahalo.
But today is a celebration of our island and our community. And like Senator Kaikahele said, family. Uncle Gil, remember when he first took office, we all experienced driving across our beautiful island with family, stopping and being shamed. You know, no more rubbish can, no more sink, and feeling like, oh, you know, and thinking, hey, we got to do something. And I remember talking to Governor Lingo and her administration, and then Uncle Gil became one senator. And I thought, hey, maybe get a chance at Auntie Malama Solomon, another senator. And the best friend was Governor Abercrombie. So I was like, if this gonna work now, you know? If get chance, this is the chance. You get 2 senators, Hawaiians, and you get one governor who is the best friend. But now when you ask for something, you know, local style, you get plenty kuleana come with that, right? The state looking at the county going, you sure, you guys, you can. And I remember Uncle Gil, I tell him, hey, Uncle, if we pull this off, what you like to see? He said, I just like to see those flags up on those poles. Clay, when you was telling the story, I was watching Clayton's face because I told Clay, bro, the minute this thing official, those flags gotta go up. Because I told Uncle Gil, guarantee, Uncle, if we get them, those flags gonna go up. So I was like, Clay, you gotta get good flags too because the thing gonna shred. You know, plenty makani up here. If we honor our uncles and our aunties and all those who serve, we gotta honor them properly. And that's what this is about. It's about honoring our kupuna. How dare us let our kupuna travel 60, 70 miles, no more place wash hand, no more place use bathroom. How dare us take our children, no more one place for them stop, laugh, and play. This is the pico of Mokupuneoke Ave, the middle of the island. This shouldn't be a neglected place. This shouldn't be a place in disrepair. This should be the most beautiful place. This should be the nicest place, the safest place, the place with the most laughter.